At this moment, I want to turn it over to Gage.
He's a rising star, some would say.
I'm going to talk a little bit about the rising star. I'm the rising star to become what I have became. The rising star. All right, here we go. Rising star.
Exactly.
You are not going to get where I'm at.
Yes, you are.
I'm shooting up in a rocket. You know what I mean? You ain't doing no good. Not like that. There's certain things you got to do. Show up on time. All right, rising star. It's basically how that rising star pretty much came up.
Became the rising star.
Boom, right there I am, star.
Have you ever been to a call and it says hose bib is loose and one of your guys installed it and you get there and the only thing needs to be done is 2 tap cons? And well, why did it take 45 minutes? Because not one battery on that truck was charged. And she leaves some review, had charged batteries on the front.
That was me and Mark.
I tell you about how sharp Richard was.
Oh, Lord.
Your boy, one time, him and Mark do a hose bib, and they got that siding out there. Well, they done burnt the siding or messed it up. They go to Lowe's themselves and get some siding. Throw it up there. Don't tell nobody. I got to go back. The homeowner, yeah, it's got a random piece of siding. Hell, that color don't even match.
Oh, no. Man, I got to, since we're kind of talking about
Since
siding.
we're on siding, quick side note.
Yeah. I walk out the front door when I'm living with my parents. There's a massive spider on the side of the house. On the side.
Massive spider.
I tell you, I'm talking about, it's probably about that big around.
Oh.
I run back inside. I'm like, dude, come look at the spider. Talking to my dad, Bobby. So he comes out. He's like, all right, hold on just a minute. He goes in the garage. Look, he done got this torch.
No.
I'm talking, opened it all the way up.
Yes.
On the siding of the house.
Yes.
No, lit that bitch on fire. The house is on fire.
The house is on fire.
Do what you
When
gotta
that
do.
spider, I'm talking about the spider went crisp.
Oh.
Crisp.
You can eat it pretty much, huh?
Oh.
I'm talking about dude.
You know these spiders, Griffin?
Oh, no. I have been feeling like a straight moron idiot for the last
That's
2
fair.
weeks.
That's fair.
No, I don't believe
Every time that I will write something that has a Y in it, I cannot figure it out. The letter Y, it don't matter, uppercase, lowercase, because all mine.
Let's see it real quick.
Uppercase and lowercase, the only difference is I done moved it up the line. Alright, so, you know, when you're in elementary school, a Y is like this.
Whoa.
Like an uppercase Y.
I guess.
My uppercase Y is just a bigger version of my lowercase.
Thank you, Richard. All I'm saying is when you're in school, when
Yes,
you have to
yes.
trace
Okay,
it out,
I've seen it.
this
I've
is
seen
the
it
Y.
before.
Yeah, that's the correct.
Here lately, though, every time I go to write a letter Y, I'm like, this is not right. Why does it visually it looks right, but I'm off. So last night, I'm writing something down on that piece of paper over there. I don't remember what the heck I wrote, but I write that Y and I said, all right, now that wasn't right. I'm gonna get to the bottom of it. I write down the letter Y multiple times. I can't figure out what it is. It dawned on me. Ain't no one in the history of humanity tried to write the long side first and then the short side. No chance. No chance. In that. No. Go ahead. Go ahead and try. Long side first, real quick. Yeah, you see what I'm saying? That ain't it.
so awkward. Yeah.
No, that's what I do.
No, it's not, Richard.
I mean, it is.
That's the ugliest looking Y.
I like writing it like that.
Yeah.
The little side
Oh,
first.
really?
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I guess so, yeah. Me too.
I feel like just a damn idiot.
I mean,
but if you're writing a word out, you're going to start on the left side of the letter and work your way
Yeah,
back.
absolutely.
Yeah. Oh, wise guy.
I got that.
It's exactly quarter mile from all the way over here to all the way over there.
Beep, beep, beep.
Gotta go, dog. Okay.
First place.
Definitely won the race.
Wow.
Richard couldn't see because of his headlights.
Best combat boot, Nike SFBs, because as far as comfortability running, I've ran 2 miles
I got
plus.
those Vans on though.
We're talking about combat boots, high top.
Militaristic.
The validation.
Where you could, if you need a sprint
Definitely
to get up out
oil
there.
resistant.
Military industrial complex.
You look into all that.
The boots kind of have like a residual texture on the bottom.
Okay,
Absolutely.
residual texture.
I ain't ever wore any combat. do type stuff. So
No, that's fair.
Of course, what was that program that you and Kane was in? Don't Ask, Don't Tell, or something?
His old wife. Speaking of Obama, his wife. We might
Michelle.
get killed for this. Or husband. Looks, I mean, the looks are nasty.
Key man, ski
Lady
mask,
boy.
spending
Anyways,
next week's
beyond
cash,
that,
I'm
yeah, you
past
look at
that. I see she wearing them jeans that show her butt crack. My girls can't wear that white. That's for my stash.
I don't know that one.
Hey! The candle lit and I'm a wax that.
Okay, so a Mac,
She remember the name.
a
She
candle,
It's easy, baby.
Wax,
January, December, the
Lil
same.
Wayne.
Carter 2. Carter 2. You don't know about the Carter 2.
I hate
Greatest Carter of all time.
break
Carter
this
two is
good
the
conversation.
Absolutely.
Please
Then
do.
3. How come we got them red color Skittles off in there, Richard? You don't have red Skittles in there.
Red Dot.
The red dye.
Game of the week.
But that's
Yeah,
RFK's
yeah.
gonna take care of that. They ain't gonna engineer our food no damn more. Alright? As Richard was saying. Richard say what you was saying.
Oh, the game of the week. Presented by Colgate.
I know you ain't calling me Colgate.
No, I'm waiting for the game of the...
You said presented by Colgate.
What is this week's game of the week?
And I'm keeping it simple.
Did you...
Hunter Call of the Wild. Look, I'm out like this.
Absolutely.
Is that an elk right there?
See,
Oh,
Damn.
the dog.
If he-
Damn! He ain't even really hungry. He just hanging out.
45 yards out.
Your family's back there. Dead.
Go. What I love about Hunter Call of the Wild is it's one of these, you ain't playing it year round. You're not playing it year round. You're playing it during hunting season
Okay.
because it
Yeah.
warms you up for
Warms
hunting
you up.
season.
it gets you excited,
Yeah,
man.
and
going-
you're already so eager. Oh my God, I seen a deer out there. I can't wait to go hunt tomorrow. Well, guess what? When I get home, okay, I'm hunting again.
Now,
Yeah,
when
it's a race.
you're doing the character building, is there only like one race?
There's multiple races of deers out there. Blacktail,
No,
whitetail,
okay, multi
maybe.
race.
I don't know. Multiplanetarian,
Okay. Remember, I think we've had this talk before.
maybe.
Gators, I mean, I don't just see it. If anything, they're just bad.
When he was vegan, he told me, "Hey, if we can get a gator, I'll eat a gator because they're just mean creatures."
They're just bad. Kind of like a terrorist. You know, hey, bad to the environment.
You know,
Now, does he need to get a PS5?
If Mike Terry's watching this, just know that I did buy the 2 terabyte hard drive for my PS5, so now I can have more than 3 or 4 games on there. So thank God.
So
I
Xbox,
just didn't know, like, there was a
Xbox
difference
is
there.
for sure something pretty much similar to PS5. I'm sure it's just, hey, no one for real has it in the trio other than you. If you think about it.
Kane, Griffin, Derek, PS5, stuff like that. Gage, not so much.
man, all right. Like I said, I was off in that stand. The win was so I could not ask for a perfect win, and without asking, it was perfect. As soon as I sit down, about 45 minutes later, here comes this little deer, old trot.
Little trotter coming
You
out
know.
there.
Kind of looked like he has some rut activity to him. The doe will go into heat. The bucks will start chasing the doe, which they're mating.
Sexual endeavorment.
Sniff that what? That ass.
You are never going to see a big one if you always shoot the small ones.
That's some gay shit.
It's kind of like humans. You know how we grow, we age. So does everything else in this life. I mean,
Okay, folks.
My God, this right here. Yeah, this right here would get me excited. Every week I come in here, I wake up on sale Wednesday morning, I think, my God, I can't wait to get in there doing that channel so that I can learn the next move. All right?
Okay. Progression
All right,
is
Rich.
what we call that.
All right. See yours real quick.
That
I
was
swear he's
majestic.
getting so good. All right, Rich, go ahead and show us step 3.
Step
We've
3.
already right here it, and it's over there.
Okay. So we're throwing it away,
A stone away.
pushing our body, and then we're going to, with your hands, pull. We've
Right,
established
right.
another boundary. You're pushing, pulling. You're grabbing hold of these prison bars that life has put you in. Pull. You can throw something, different in there, but you're going to leave these hands right here. With the table and the camera angles for sure. Practice this, in an open environment.
You ain't know I could do that, did you?
Pass, dodge, pull.
Oh.
The hip.
I'm on the edge of glory. So something. Hey.
That was the first,
Of course, he been injured, but your first day back in that field. I apologize for what just came out of my mouth. That sounded terrible. Jesus Christ. You finally get back out there. Did they feel bad for you?
No, fortunate enough to have Matt join us today. He dug that thing, 350 plus foot water line. But all in all, chill. As far as the old stomach issues, was good all day.
Not bad.
No emergencies or nothing like that. But yeah,
That's
definitely something I feel as if, hey, throw me back in the truck. I'm ready.
Me and old Kane over here, we one time did a water line that had some length to it. We made it halfway, and we're like, oh no. Like, we're only halfway? This is not good. And then we have to go through this ditch, and we're begging the dude up there on that Maniac. He just got there. It's like 8 o'clock at night, maybe.
Who is it?
Hey, don't dig right there. I mean, how many times did I say exactly, do not do this?
4 or
Didn't
5
listen.
times.
And he's like, oh, I can do this. And step one, this. And then this dam that we done built breaks loose. And now, and we're already pissed off. I remember coming home and drinking by the fire. Plumbing tip of the day. And I know this is a lot of people's, information. What can I do to better myself as far as my plumbing goes? Because it's important. And I tell people this all the time. If you cook, and it don't matter if it's one time, if it's every time, it don't matter. When you cook, the best thing you can do, run hot water 2 to 5 minutes after you're done washing your dishes. Throw you some of that Dawn dish soap in there. All right, degreaser. Hey, step 0, since Richard brought it up. Don't pour damn grease down the damn sink. Do not.
Don't.
Please, God, don't. You're not going to be able to stop grease.
Don't pour it down.
Now,
some people don't know.
Preventative maintenance, though, turn that hot water on as hot as it can get. And just let it run in the sink.
Yes. So it cost me 2 cents, man.
My God. Well, when I come out there and I pop that ass for $4.75 right there, because I done had to get up on that roof. You're going to wish it was 2 cents. Say you have a disposal. It don't matter if you use the disposal every day, if you use it once a month. How can I clean my garbage disposal? Oh, well, it worked good the first year, but that second year, hell, it don't grind nothing up. That thing's always getting backed up. The stuff that the big disposal companies don't want you to know. Throw you some ice, a good amount of ice. Shove it down in the garbage disposal. Get you some off that sink. Run a little bit of water, put a little cover on there. Flip that button right there. Just let it run. It will clean the teeth on the blades in that disposal better than anything out there. One thing you can't do with a disposal, you can't plunge a disposal. I learned that the hard way. Okay, no good deed goes unpunished. My elderly 90-year-old neighbor, I'm still living at my parents' house. I've been plumbing maybe a year. Don't know what the hell I'm doing out there. She said, hey, my sink's backed up. The disposal specifically. Shit. I take that plunger. I busted the bladder in that Badger 5, and she had to buy a new disposal. Another thing, hey, when I flip that switch, all I hear on my disposal is, Richard, tell him.
It's not working. The garbage disposal has now jammed. The plumber didn't leave the tool with you. All it is an Allen key. You will need probably a couple, to test out, make sure it's the right size. But on the bottom of this garbage disposal, we'll show the bottom view. Now, in the center of this garbage disposal, it is a hole where you put this Allen key in, and you can manually twist.
Crank it. Son.
You can crank it. You can crank it in a circular motion, causing it to unjam. Very easy to do.
All of a sudden, well, hell, it wasn't but yesterday I turned on that disposal. Now, nothing. Not even the. We're gonna send this over to Gage, the rising star. All right, Gage. We don't even hear coming out of our disposal. What's the one thing that we can do? Right,
You got this little button right here, down there.
little red button.
Yeah, little red button, little reset button.
Little reset button. Another tip plumbers don't want you to know. You push that little red button.
Yep.
9 times out of 10, that's it. 9 times out of daggum 10.
That's fair.
So, and that is a few plumbing tips that you can do.
Who y'all think is going to win the college football playoffs for the next? I personally think Tennessee has the hardest route to a championship.
we do.
Who do I think's going to get it? Georgia, because I just can't
I'm hoping.
count against them. But some kid in Africa get a real nice T-shirt, say Tennessee on it. So I'm in college, and in college, it's worse than a public school, especially a community college. You get to a community college, there is every sort of human and every sort of clique to ever exist.
Okay.
One of the more outspoken ones are the doomsday preppers. We go again with this because they over there in the front yard and they practicing and stuff, lining up in formation. And over the intercom, hey, there is no school shooting, but everyone needs to evacuate immediately. Them doomsday preppers, it's their time to shine. Hey, everyone meet in the yard out front. We're getting our game plan together for whatever's coming our way. They in them 4-wheel drives, in them 2-door Jeeps. They done hopped a curb. They up there on the side of that hill. Riding on that hill, they come down. They're all planning together. Wolverines, unite! It was the package that was on that train, and they thought it was a bomb.
The train was at one of them plants over there off the river.
Yeah, and it was just marijuana in a package. So you go into a gas station, and you look over there, and man, they got them sodas on that fountain.
Okay, getting me excited. Got this
Fountain
cup.
drink.
Take this cup.
Okay.
Hitting ice. We're hitting like maybe that much ice.
Now, are you getting the small pellets or the big?
If it's pellets,
Thanks for
I'm going to go
participating.
ahead and add about halfway.
Yeah.
If the big blocks, I'm going to put about that much in. Moving it over here to Sprite. That's going to come up to about right here.
Here we go with this.
I'm going to stop. Right there where it leaves about 10%, 15% blue Powerade. Or you can change it up. You can put a high seat.
I'm hitting. Some of them ain't got it, but most of them do. I'm hitting that ginger ale wide open.
Oh.
A Fountain Diet Mountain Dew.
Hey, they're good.
You ever had a Vault?
Oh, no, I remember Vault. True. They had
It was
Vault
like
Vault.
by Monster or something, but it was Monster's Mountain Dew.
Literally.
And let me tell you something.
No.
That
They had
thing
red.
right there.
They had the red and green too.
Oh my
Lord.
gosh, dude!
That's my first taste of a lot of caffeine. The Sobre, that's what you like?
Okay.
What flavor? With a little lizard?
Cane corn.
If I'm hungry and I go off in there and hey, I'm gonna get a slice of pizza, I gotta go with the Pepsi.
Beers, drinking beers, all this for the
Hey, you know, I went hunting this afternoon. Now, done seen 2 bucks.
Oh,
Look, he
okay.
said that first one. I'm over here trying to get him to come back this way.
Okay, folks, gather round. Gather round. Enjoy this.
Gather around the fireplace as Gage shows us how to light the pilot light on our gas fireplace.
Beautiful.
Let's see, that's it right there. That's it. All right. It just ain't gonna lie. It just.
So y'all got, what about Christmas shopping? Of course, I've got a few things.
Pretty good.
Of course, I'm in there and there was an abundance of them. And the typical referendum was not
It's always kind of
working the way that it should. So I told him, I said, if we don't change the juxtaposition in the direction that we're going,
Right.
we're never going to be able to endeavor, what's headed our way. And that's why I had to do that. So
well, I mean, it's like we said before. You gotta do what you gotta do.
you got to do what you got to do.
I got some exciting news. I got to play around on a Mini X. Good at
Your
it.
boy
No,
went from
absolutely.
never pulling a trailer to he's on that Mini X. He like yes with it. Of course, we got away from that house. One of the awards that used to mean something to me, mentor. Well, what are you mentoring? I'm mentoring the younger generation.
This guy.
I thought to
This
take my
guy.
job. Old Jasmine's elf is
Elf?
at it again.
Yeah.
And I tried to tell him no. I tried to tell him. I said, look, don't do it.
I'm saying this with my heart.
Okay.
Keep climbing up that That ladder, if they mad, make them madder. R.I.P. Young Dog.
Every time. My closing thoughts are thank y'all and have the most wonderfulest time. And hopefully next time you see me, I'm going to tell y'all my next step in Stillman Services. Have a good one.
I really don't do that. That's 100% not something I do.
Well,
I do that.
how did your pencil or pen never come off the board anyway?
Cursive.
What are you writing? Cursive wise?
Oh, that's so weird.
What?